I love Northamptonshire because Northamptonshire is big enough, giving you room to grow.
But it's small enough that you can make a difference.
It's about the people, isn't it? It's about the activities.
Beautiful, beautiful countryside, gorgeous villages, good housing.
It's about the art, it's about the culture, it's about the music scene, it's about the lifeblood.
And I think it's the combination of all those factors that make Northamptonshire a really special place to be.
The sun shines bright as it moves across my face. I feel the light and everything is in its place.
Northamptonshire is absolutely open for business, and we support businesses in a huge number of ways. We have innovation and enterprise funds. We've got the largest enterprise zone in the country. This government recognises Northamptonshire as the most enterprising place in Britain, and also as the place that is best for exporting.
It's really a great time to invest in Northamptonshire, where we're coming out of the recession quicker than anywhere else in the UK.
Northamptonshire is small enough for key people to know one another, and they do come together and they conspire to see what we can do to improve the county.
The kind of energy and enthusiasm there is in Northamptonshire, I think, marks the county out. It's very well organised, very proactive on inward investment in attracting businesses and new residents to the county.
So this is a very exciting time for us here on this spot. You can see the cranes behind me and the scaffolding and the concrete. This is our new hall of residence. It's a £20 million project. There'll be nearly 500 beds here for students from not just the UK, from all over the world.
But also with having new businesses locally as well really means that the town centre is shaping up to be a kind of place that we can continue to flourish in. Certainly right now it feels like the local authorities and the big corporates really want to support the town's development.
The support in Northamptonshire for places like Rockingham, it comes down to organisations like NEP.
There's a real focus on distribution, high performance technology and the food and drink industry, and I think those three areas are key for the future of Northamptonshire.
Creative Northants, they specifically have business advice so that you can go to them for free about how to set up, how to go about marketing.
We've got a whole range of different services from a whole range of different organisations, NEP on one side, Creative Northants on another, the university, very well supported both in terms of what they can physically give you and in terms of what advice they can give as well.
The thing about Northamptonshire is you can come and live here, you can come and do business here. And most importantly, the support services, the public sector is there to help. We make your education work, we make your health work. We work together, we work very closely with the communities, and that's what you really want when you live and when you work in a county.
St Andrews is the country's largest mental health charity, and we have very specialist services, part of that being a national provider of care, so bringing business into the county on quite a large scale. And we're part actually of a cluster of specialist services, most of which are spin-offs from St Andrews.
But what's most interesting is the education centres, the UTCs, the universities, the FE colleges. They're going out and they're listening to employers, looking at how they can change their courses to help create productive people who can add to the local economy. University of Northampton is #1 university in England for employability, which is an absolutely fantastic achievement. Well, I think this county is a real opportunity for graduates and others as well to come in and set up their own businesses.
In terms of networks, distribution, location in the country, affluence of the local population, actually Northamptonshire is very, very well placed.
Northamptonshire is key to the nation as really the heartbeat of the logistics industry, really because it's a landlocked county. Northamptonshire's infrastructure is very, very well positioned. The business estates are on the periphery of the town. It's close proximity to the M1, the M6. You can cover the nation really from the Northamptonshire area quite easily.
We continue to grow here. We've added 30 or 40 engineers to our staff of a very high calibre. New facilities here, we've invested heavily in our new wind tunnel, we've invested in driver-in-the-loop simulators. Northamptonshire is a big asset to us from a number of points of view. Firstly, in terms of the skill base, it's very strong within this area. So being here is a big plus for us.
The strength of Northamptonshire's community comes from what it's born from. It's born from a market town.
We're sitting here, the Royal is 128 years old, so there's a real theatre-going culture within Northamptonshire's DNA actually.
It's normally 13,000 plus people on a match day. We hopefully give the town a good name. We play across Europe. People recognise Northampton for their rugby club.
Northamptonshire is particularly fortunate with the number of other attractions there are within the county, and of course there's Althorpe, Dean Park, there's Boughton, which recently featured in Les Mis.
Stoke Bruin is really beautiful. The canal side, there's a lot of history there. There's also a museum.
The Northampton Museum and Art Gallery. There's the new NN Contemporary Art Gallery, 78 Derngate, the Charles Rennie Mackintosh House. There's the Core at Corby Cube.
You can go from rafting festivals right through to big major events in Delapre Abbey. You know, and if you want absolutely modern, then you can come to see the Formula One Grand Prix that happens at Silverstone. So culture, heritage, it really is the place to be.
Cultural organisations define the nature of a town. You know, their reputations are based on it, but actually if people can find time in their life to kind of pause and think and be entertained and laugh a little bit, cry a little bit, frankly it makes us better people.
The sun shines bright as it moves across my face. I feel the light and everything is in its place. Oh, I woke up feeling great. Today was made for me. And life is good the way it should,
It's a mindset, and it's getting people into thinking that things are going great and investing in the local area, and that's how you push something forward, and that's very important. That's why we're here. Go Northamptonshire.